Hello, friends. Today I want to share a story that might change the way you look at your problems. It's about a young boy named Zion who always felt that life was too difficult for him. Every small challenge felt heavy, as if he was carrying a mountain on his back. Zion lived in a peaceful village surrounded by green fields. He was smart and curious, but he worried too much. If the weather was hot, he complained. If his teacher gave homework, he said it was impossible. When his mother asked for help, he sighed and asked why everything was so hard for him. With time, people slowly began to avoid him, because no one enjoys being around someone who only sees problems. One evening, his father, tired of hearing constant complaints, called him outside. "Come with me," he said. They walked until they reached a quiet pond. Zion's father handed him a small handful of salt and said, "Throw it in." Zion threw the salt, then tasted the water. It was bitter. Then his father took him to a wide river and again gave him salt. "Throw it here." Zion obeyed. When he tasted the river water, it was fresh. He couldn't taste the salt at all. His father smiled and said, "Son, life's problems are like this salt. They will always be there, but how much they affect you depends on the size of your heart. If you stay small like the pond, every problem will make your life bitter. But if you grow like the river, problems will lose their power over you." Those words touched Zion deeply. That night, he kept thinking about the pond and the river. He told himself, if I stay like the pond, I will keep suffering. But if I become like the river, I can handle anything. From the next day, Zion began to change. When he received extra homework, he didn't complain. He told himself it was a chance to learn. When his mother asked him to carry buckets of water, he smiled and did it. Even when the sun was hot, he said, "This is just another test." It wasn't easy at first. Old habits tried to pull him back, but every time he remembered his father's words, he kept going. Slowly, he became calmer and stronger. His friends began to enjoy his company. His teacher praised his efforts. His parents felt proud. And most importantly, Zion felt peace inside. The challenges didn't disappear. There were still exams, chores, and difficult days. But Zion no longer drowned in them. He became like the river, letting problems flow through him instead of breaking him. One evening, sitting near the river, he watched the water carry leaves, sticks and stones with ease. He smiled and whispered, "Life's problems don't need to be removed. We only need to grow bigger." Ask yourself today, am I being the pond or am I becoming the river? Take one small step to grow your heart, face your challenges calmly, and watch how life becomes lighter. Remember, problems don't shrink. We grow. And when we grow, every problem becomes small.